Welcome to Review Cruiser, where we compare top products to help you make better decisions while shopping online. Today we'll be comparing the best pre-lit Christmas trees for 2020. You can also find the full written comparison on our website. You can find the link in the video description below. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let's get started. Tired of untangling strings of Christmas lights year after year? How about having to constantly clean up pine needles off the floor? It's time for you to invest in a pre-lit artificial Christmas tree. Even if you love the look of a real tree, artificial Christmas trees have come a long way in how natural they look and are a great alternative because there's no mess and they can be stored and enjoyed year after year. Opting for a pre-lit Christmas tree is a smart choice so you don't have to fuss with tangled wires or making sure that all your lights are strung evenly. Our list focuses on 7 to 7.5 foot tall, hinged, pre-lit Christmas trees that will bring joy instead of stress to the holiday season for years to come. Without further ado, here are our 5 best pre-lit Christmas trees for 2020. First up is the National Tree Company 7.5 foot Feel Real Downswept Douglas Fir. National Tree Company has been a leader in Christmas trees for over 60 years, and the 7.5 foot downswept Douglas Fir is a beautiful choice for a classic Christmas tree. Although it has a traditional silhouette, this tree comes with a lot of great modern features. You can say goodbye to fussing with electrical cords when connecting the tree sections because this tree comes equipped with Power Connect technology, meaning that the electrical connections are in the center post, so all you have to do is snap them together and you're good to go. The lights on this tree are LEDs, so they consume very little energy and you never have to worry about them heating up. Not only can you have the classic warm white look, but there are 9 different lighting options where you can transition from warm white to multicolor and opt for solid colors or a twinkling pattern so you can have a different look to your tree every day. This tree is ultra sturdy and is built to last. The branches are crafted with Feel Real construction, as they are modeled after actual trees with a polyethylene tip for optimal realism in look and feel. And of course, this tree is fire resistant and non-allergenic. The only critique that some users had is that the lights could be better distributed in certain areas. Next is the Balsam Hill 7 foot Classic Blue Spruce. Anyone who has ever lusted over a Christmas tree has probably wanted to own a Balsam Hill, and the 7 foot Classic Blue Spruce is a great choice among their traditional trees. This beauty is modeled after the Colorado Blue Spruce and has dense foliage with needles that are flexible and soft to the touch, in a range of green tones and silvery hues along with brown stems for depth and realism. The soft needles won't poke you as you brush by, which is always a pet peeve with a real Christmas tree. This pre-lit Christmas tree has warm LED lights that are meant to mimic the glow of a candle flame so you can have the look of an incandescent bulb while being energy efficient. There's also a handy foot pedal included for easy on and off lighting controls. This tree isn't super wide at the bottom with a diameter of 53 inches, so it works great in smaller spaces without taking up your entire room. It is flame retardant and free of tree-related allergens and comes with a tree storage bag, gloves for comfortable branch fluffing, and the foot pedal to control the lights. One thing to keep in mind with this tree is that the height includes the stand, so the tree itself is only about 6'5". Also, just as some praised the narrower profile, others found it disappointing, as it isn't as wide as they had anticipated because it is verging on a slim or pencil style tree. Another gem from the National Tree Company is a 7.5 foot Carolina pine. This tree is a lower cost option compared to the downswept Douglas fir, but still offers exceptional realism that many users said is the most realistic Christmas tree they've ever seen. The branch tips are crafted after real trees with 3 different styles of needles that sweep out into a very wide 61-inch diameter, which is 5 feet. There are 750 incandescent bulbs, and this tree boasts a low fluff time of 45 to 60 minutes, so you can spend more time decorating and enjoying your Christmas tree than arranging the branches. The thing that sets this tree apart is its branches that have flocked pine cones to look like they have a light, natural-looking dusting of snow on them. These are sure to complement your festive decorations, or even function as decorations on their own. This tree is fire resistant and non-allergenic and will last for years to come. One user reported that the bottom branches do sit fairly low to the ground, so there wasn't any space under the tree for big gifts, and because the branches are so fluffy, many had to use hooks with their ornaments instead of the built-in ribbon loops. For a slim tree, the Pulio International 7.5-foot PreLit Slim Fraser Fir is the perfect complement to apartments or smaller spaces that can't accommodate a wide tree. Despite its slim silhouette, the tree is very full and is handcrafted out of quality materials for a realistic look. The tree comes in 3 sections and is easy to assemble and very sturdy. A great feature is that the middle pole is wrapped, so you'll never have to worry about seeing any metal. This tree is hypoallergenic, needle shed resistant, and flame retardant. Funnily enough, because the tree is so sturdy and the center poles fit together snugly, it can be a bit challenging to take apart. Not a bad trade-off for sturdiness, and at least you'll only have to worry about that once a year. Also, this tree only has 500 incandescent lights, which is far less than other PreLit Christmas trees on our list, but they're very nicely distributed, so it still gives off a beautiful warm glow. Closing out the list is our budget option, the Best Choice Products 7.5-foot PreLit Hinged Douglas Fir. This tree is still nice and full with over 2,000 branch tips. The 7.5-foot model has a 50-inch diameter, which is a great option for smaller spaces and still leaves plenty of room for decorations. This tree is super easy to put together, but does require some time and patience to fluff out. The Douglas Fir silhouette is a classic Christmas tree style that's fluffy and wide and looks good in any home. This PreLit Christmas tree is a great value for how beautiful it looks at a much lower price point than a Balsam Hill. There are 700 perfectly distributed warm white incandescent light bulbs that add just the right amount of glow. It's also non-flammable and non-allergenic. The downside to this tree is that it's not quite as full as other more expensive trees, and it's also not the sturdiest. Although it sits nice and tall on its own, it does have the potential to wobble if you or your pet bumps into it. Here's a recap of our top 5 best PreLit Christmas trees for 2020. We hope you enjoyed this video and now feel confident about making your purchase. Don't forget to check out our other videos for more helpful buying comparisons, and of course, subscribe.